One day, the main character was drawing a magic circle, because he wanted to summon a female demon to make him fail NNN. After completing the drawing, it did not summon anything, even though he followed the instructions from Wikipedia. So, the main character felt hopeless from believing in such nonsense. During the night, while the main character was sleeping, he heard a sound from his door. Then a cute girl entered his house, and she introduced her name Miu, and she came to make him fail NNN. The main character was confused, until he saw her tail, so he realized that she was a female demon. Then she told the main character that he was the person who summoned her. The main character expected her to come out from the magic circle, so she told him that it was not possible. After having some small talks, it was now the draining time. Then she was petting the main character's kraken. She unleashed it from its hibernation chamber, and she was now giving him a helping hand. The main character was suffering from success, and he told the female demon that he was just fine, and he can survive from her special draining therapy. Then she told him not to finish the race quickly, because it will be boring that way. So, the main character tried his best to hold back, and he was activating the power of the man of culture by not having eyes. The female demon gave the main character some smooches. Therefore, he created a colored white volcanic eruption. Then she was teasing the main character for exploding from her basic attack. She continued giving the main character a helping hand, and he created another colored white volcanic eruption, because of his high sensitivity settings. The main character lost the power of his lightsaber. So, the female demon decided that she will force him to stand again for glory. Then she was giving the main character a gulp gulp 3000, and the vacuum power was stronger than a black hole. After that, she cast a magic spell to recharge his weapon, and she was successful in making him stand again. Then she was giving the main character a helping hand, and she was also savoring his manly melons at the same time. Her magic can make him stand forever, so they will have a long time to enjoy these cultural moments. Then she eliminated her outfit, and she continued giving the main character a helping hand, so he created a milkshake explosion. The female demon was using her woman empowerment, because she was the one who had the authority over the main character's weapon. Therefore, she can use his legendary sword as much as she wants, and she can make him keep on releasing his colored white energy. As a result of this draining time, the main character might be isekai. However, this was still a win-win situation for the main character. The female demon continued extracting the fresh milkshake, because she was a greedy woman who wanted to zero the main character's storage. The main character told her that he wanted to graduate from being a zero experience noob. Then she told him that he was not worthy to enter her sacred sanctuary. So, the main character tried to negotiate that her hunger will be satisfied this way. The female demon just realized that the clapping activity was necessary, and she was showing a shy facial expression. Then the main character realized that she have no work experience in the draining industry. The female demon explained that she was a newbie in this kind of work, and that's the reason why she needed to enter through the door instead of spawning from the magic circle. After that conversation, the female demon connected the Bluetooth device successfully. Both of them were beginners, so they reached the finish line instantly. However, she was a female demon, and she have more advantage in terms of stamina. Therefore, the female demon rides on the Iron Pegasus, and the main character keeps on producing a creamy milkshake. She told the main character that his HP will be 0, but the main character doesn't care, because a man of culture must do whatever it takes to gain experience. The female demon accepted the main character's manly resolve, so she will continue the draining time. Then she was now riding on the Iron Pegasus. After a while, the main character becomes quiet, and he loses consciousness. The next day, the main character survived. He was looking around, but the female demon was not around. He thought that last night was just a dream. However, his morning glory was the proof of his epic battle last night. Then the main character decided that he will summon the female demon again, so he can retire from his sad life. During the afternoon, the main character summoned the female demon again. This process keeps on repeating all the time. However, the main character keeps on surviving every draining time. One night, he summoned the female demon again. The main character felt gloomier, because he have attained immortality, and he cannot be isekai. She thinks that the main character might have an unlimited stamina, or her powers was not enough to drain the main character. Anyways, the main character always have a candle set up in his room, and that was unnecessary and cringe, so the female demon told him to just turn on the lights. Then the female demon rest on his mattress, and she was ordering the main character to bring her some refreshments. The female demon complained that the main character was very poor, because he doesn't even have a TV. So, the main character gave her a cell phone to keep her entertained, and he also gave her snacks too. The main character wanted to do their standard nightly activities, but she wanted to do it later, because she was busy with the smartphone. Then the main character was begging her. She agreed, but she don't want the main character to disturb her gaming session. The female demon was using her right hand to play mobile games, while her left hand was used to play with the main character's joystick. Then she told the main character to warn her if he will now explode, because she don't want the smartphone to be sticky. Eventually, the main character created a 5 meters radius explosion. Then it gave her some facial therapy, and luckily, the smartphone was safe from that explosion. She noticed that the main character was still energetic, so she decided that their bonding time continues. The main character suggested that he wanted a foot massage therapy, and she was giving him side eyes. Then she agreed to his cultured request. The female demon was giving the main character a foot massage therapy, and he was enjoying this kind of culture. This was an amazing cultural experience, so the main character performed his Big Bang explosion. After that, the main character was still good to go. Therefore, she continued on giving him a foot massage therapy. However, the main character wanted to enter the sacred sanctuary to gain his enlightenment. The female demon told the main character that he might be 50-50 again if they do that ritual, so she did not allow him. Then she was giving the main character the Gulp Gulp 3000. This was a nice activity, but the main character's goal is to be isekai. The female demon stared at the main character, and she can see his lifeless eyes. Therefore, she decided that she will fulfill his isekai request. Then she used her magical powers to give him the infinite hardening ability. It was now the draining time, and she started riding on the Iron Pegasus. Then the main character immediately unleashed his creamy milkshake. The female demon continued riding on the Iron Pegasus, and she was mocking the main character, because getting unalive from releasing too much milkshake is embarrassing, and his friends and family will be flabbergasted. Then the main character told her that he don't have friends, and his family will surely not care. So, he was always alone all this time. He tried to love himself. However, the reality of life is very harsh. The main character was now crying, and the female demon told him that her job was to drain him. So, his dramatic life story will not stop her from draining him. Then the main character apologized for being dramatic. He told her that throughout his 25 years of existence, this was the happiest moment of his life, because he got bonding moments with a cute woman. So, if his HP becomes 0 through this draining method, he will be satisfied. Then he thanked her for being part of his life, and the female demon was blushing. After that dramatic moments, they continued the clapping rituals. The female demon keeps on draining the main character's inventory, and he keeps on thanking her. The main character gave her the last batch of creamy milkshake, and he was now peacefully dried. Then the female demon kissed the main character. The next day, the main character survived again, and the female demon was also not here. He thinks that all he did to get isekai was pointless, so his depressing life continue. Suddenly, Miyu entered his apartment room. Then she told the main character that she was not a female demon anymore. She explained that when a female demon fall in love with a human being, they will turn into a human. Then she confesses her love to the main character, and she will bring colors to his lifeless world. The main character created his tears of joy, and he unlocked the romantic chapter of his life. That's the end of this cultural anime recap. Moral lesson of the story: love can heal a broken spirit. Anyways, here is your vanilla sauce, and make sure that it is limited to the culturally matured people only, and thank you for watching.